Hi, beautiful souls. I would love to share with you. I'm feeling divinely guided to share with you everything, everything, but precisely a little bit more about my spiritual journey that I feel I was born into this, like born to be, for sure. We're all born to be. That's what I truly believe. It's divine, this life. We are a soul borrowing this body to have a human experience. Because I truly believe, I was reading and studying this stuff my whole life, like from a really young age, because of pretty amazing experiences. Let me share with you an experience that I had with my dad, who died on the operating table and then came back, had an out-of-body experience, and shared it with us. And that transformed my life completely, because I was already a child that was still in tune. I was still tapped in. I think I was like 9. I don't remember the age. It doesn't matter, but I was young. And the point of that was, I get this message that my dad passed, and they were doing everything they could to bring him back, and it was minutes that he was gone before they revived him. And so apparently that wasn't supposed to happen. That's non-existent, and something about brain damage and all this, not the case. Amazing how he shared after how he literally felt his body rise up from the operating table, and he could see all of the doctors, all of the nurses, everything that was happening. He talked about how there was this incredible white light. He could go, chose not to, came back into his body, and then told all of the doctors and nurses after everything that they were doing and said, and they were just shocked, obviously. Shocked. But I remember it just being confirmation that we're so much more. And I went nuts going to the library and getting books then on like spirits and ghosts and angels and all of this kind of stuff. And I remember actually we were allowed to do, or we had to do speeches in class. I remember, if do you ever remember doing that? You had to talk in front of the class, and then you went to the gym, and then you got to go to like a big thing and you got awards. And I was so into that. And I loved sharing speeches. And I did one on poltergeists at like in elementary school. Yeah, because I was just so fascinated that there was more than meets the eye. And I remember going back, like if I think back to even when I was younger than that, I had a protractor set from math class, and instead of using it for what it was for, I was carving. I had a white kind of wooden headboard that I carved what's meant to be will be in my headboard at that very young age, and really strongly just knew that everything was happening for me, and that if something wasn't for me, then it wasn't meant to be. And so if things kind of happened I was just like, okay, what am I supposed to learn from this? And wow. I'm so grateful for my faith, for my divine understanding, that I believe I'm going to say it, we're all born with this. We're taught to turn it off. We are taught to turn it off. And that's the thing about me, is that it didn't matter who what said to turn it off. I was like, no, I'm going to shine brighter, because I just know, I know that we're connected, and I can feel it. I can feel God and source energy within and around me. And I know we all can, if we tap in, if you actually choose to believe and realize that there's so much more than meets the eye. And so experiences like that just shape-shifted me. And what's really interesting is that over the years, because of societal's conditioning, he turned it off. He started saying, no, maybe it was my imagination or whatever. And unfortunately, all of that societal influence made him block. And I think that's what happens to so many, is that fear of not being accepted or feeling judged or whatever it is, the societal pressures that are all conditioned on purpose to kind of try and make us all fit into that mold and box. If you're following me, and I please suggest that you do, because I want to share with you everything that we all need to know to tap back into that inner knowing, because we all know it, so that you can actually thrive in a way that is so fulfilling from the inside out. It is nothing to do with anything that's outside of you. Happiness and a really your best life, it's all on the inside. And when you're vibing in a frequency of the all-loving, all-knowing connection to source and all that is, and you start to eliminate all of the distractions that distractions in every shape and form, because if you don't turn the distractions off, you're never going to tap into this. And that's also a part of their agenda. And that's always been really clear to me too. I never wanted to get into any of this technology, and the only reason I'm on is to share all the love and light that I possibly can. I'm very disciplined, and I really suggest it to all of us. Get really disciplined. Like, I set a timer. I don't scroll and go into any of these platforms and stuff unless it's a very conscious choice. The only one that I really do enjoy, and again, I'm very conscious and I'm quick to scroll, is TikTok. I really love TikTok. So join me on TikTok too. I've got a channel there. But my point, if you want to feel this vibration and know that you're connected and that anything is possible, if you tap in and you start to believe and you clear your mindset from all of those things, you can actually start to feel and see, you will start to see magic. I call it magic because, everyone else I think would use maybe the word like, oh, you'll start to see coincidences. There's no such thing as a coincidence. It's magic. It's just so fun when we're able to live this life. And here is what I'm realizing, that it's fun and it is what we all desire. We've been pasted this illusion that it's like if you win the lottery that you're going to have it all, in essence, right? And on a subconscious level, whether we're aware of it or not, I know what we really want is to feel in control of our time and our space and our energy and our freedom and our flow. We want to choose kind of each day what we want to do according to our vibration, do we not? The reality is you can do that without the lottery. Like right here, right now, transform your life by recognizing that everything you have is a gift already. You don't need more than that. And that everything you're seeking outside of yourself is within you. And as soon as that comes to be whole, and again, back to that knowing, that faith, that connection, that vibrational source energy that you just start to tap into and know about, everything changes. Everything starts to change. Please know that we are a divine fingerprint, a beautiful soul, here to experience all of the contrasts that this dimension allows us to have. Because on the other side, you're pure love and light, and there's no such thing as darkness, to have the contrast experience all of these divine, deep experiences that you take with you into the next life. So it's a journey. It's deep, but yet simple. And so I hope that everyone starts to take the time to turn off the distractions and feel the love and the light and the all-knowing that there's so much more that meets the eye. There's so much more to life, that you're not stuck. You don't have to do anything that you're doing that doesn't satisfy you. There's so many opportunities, and there's so many ideas and messages that will come to you if you choose to turn off all of the distractions and the illusions and that habitual, repetitive hamster wheel struggle. Turn it off. Get clear on who you really are, what you really want. Get in tune with knowing that you have this energy within you, that if you can just get away from that lower vibration, survival, fear-based crap and come up to the love and above and start to get excited that you're ready to make the changes in your life and to start living in a whole new way. Chickadee, I love you, I love you. And you can shift your whole life for the better. I pray so much that somehow, some way, you will make the time to do this. Make the time to just stay still, turn everything off. And the minute that you're ready, ask for a sign. And it can be specific. Ask for a sign. Ask for to be shown that there's more than meets the eye. And you'll have that coincidence. You'll have that magic happen that'll start to give you the validation for you to keep that momentum. And the minute that you keep that momentum and it becomes more than just a random thought, oh, that's nice, and then back to the distractions and the wheel. If you can stay on that momentum, that's when you start to daily see everything that's possible and meant to be. Much love and light as we rise and shine, because that's what we're here for. Choose to live your best life. It really starts from the inside out. Much love, much love, much love, much love.